A young boy was trying to cross a dangerously busy road where cars zoomed past like bullets. People nearby noticed him, but these weren't just any bystanders. They were the same men who had kidnapped him days ago. Somehow, the child had managed to escape, and now, in a desperate bid for safety, he had taken refuge inside a zoo. But the kidnappers had tracked him there too. When they spotted him, fear shot through their eyes, not because of the child, but because of where he was. The boy was calmly sitting inside a gorilla's cage. But to everyone's shock, the gorilla wasn't aggressive. It peacefully offered the boy a piece of fruit. One of the kidnappers, hoping to snatch the child without entering the cage, grabbed at the boy's shoelace. The gorilla noticed and gently pulled the boy closer to itself. The man yanked harder. The child started crying, calling out to the gorilla for help. That's when the gorilla snapped. It stood up, towering like a mountain, and landed a bone-shattering punch on the man's arm, instantly breaking it. The child, now safe, giggled and began playing with his unlikely protector. Another kidnapper tried a different approach. He reached into the cage with a stick, trying to lift the boy out. The gorilla calmly took the child off the stick, placed him safely on the ground, and then smashed the man with the same stick until he retreated, battered and bruised. The boy, exhausted, dozed off beside the gorilla. But the nightmare wasn't over. A third kidnapper crept in and tried dragging the child out again. The gorilla stirred, then launched into action, grabbed the man, and flung him across the zoo like a rag doll. The commotion was so intense, even the other animals began clapping their hands in support. The boy tried sneaking out of the cage through another exit, but this time, the kidnappers were waiting. They caught him. Just then, police sirens wailed. Officers had been on the lookout for the missing child. One of the men quickly muffled the boy with a cloth and held him tight. While the police questioned the group, the boy spotted a lighter nearby. Thinking fast, he sparked a flame against the kidnapper's clothes. The man screamed and let go. The child crawled away again. After the cops left, the kidnappers discovered the fire and scrambled to put it out, but it was too late. The boy had vanished into the city. He found himself at a construction site and rode a lift to the top floor. The relentless kidnappers followed, but the child was perched safely out of reach, high up on a steel beam. One man tried lunging for him, but his weight betrayed him, and he ended up dangling from the edge. Silently, the child climbed into another lift and descended. The second man jumped to help his partner, but both ended up tumbling down in a heap. The last kidnapper, now burning with rage, made a final desperate move, but slipped on the floor, smashed his head against a hammer, and knocked himself silly. As he tried to stand, he yanked a rope, only to have a bucket of paint crash directly onto his head.